What we're going to fix tonight is some Chinese sticky ribs. So I've got about 2 tablespoons of chopped ginger and about 2 tablespoons of chopped clove of garlic there. And that's a teaspoonful of Chinese 5-spice powder. Okay, and I've got some pork ribs here. This is about, it's called a rack. I'm going to cut this up into small pieces for Chinese spare ribs. Now what I've actually done is I've split the ribs in the package and used a cleaver basically and cut them in half. Made smaller pieces. Alright, there's the bowl full of ribs that I've cut up. Now you got your choice on how to cook this. You can slow cook it in boil it with a pot of water. Okay, or you can deep fry it. I actually use a pressure cooker to cook these ribs down a little bit, get them kind of tender, and then finish them off by putting them in with the sauce that we're going to make for the sticky rib sauce, and let it finish cooking in that for about a half hour, and the meat will get to where it's falling off the bone and be thoroughly soaked in this sweet sticky sauce. Okay, this is what we're going to use to make our sauce with. We got some ketchup and some soy sauce, some Chinese cooking wine. If you don't have Chinese cooking wine, you can use sherry instead. Some hoisin sauce. This is also known as Chinese barbecue sauce. A little rice vinegar, some honey, and some brown sugar. Okay, I've made this barbecue sauce really simple for you to follow. It was 1/4 cup of ketchup, 1/4 cup of the hoisin sauce, 1/4 cup of the honey, 1/4 cup of the brown sugar, the 5 spices, the teaspoon of 5 spices that I had, the chopped up garlic and ginger that I had. We got 1/4 cup of the rice vinegar and 1/4 cup of sherry or the rice wine. Whichever one you happen to have. Just mix it all together. Okay, I'm boiling the spare ribs now. I'm going to actually close the lid on this pressure cooker here to make it cook a little bit faster. Just basically got the ribs in there with water. I got a little bit of a couple of chunks of ginger in there. And I got a couple of cloves of garlic in there. And now we're going to fry the spare ribs up a little bit. Just going to deep fry it. You can just put some oil in a wok. Do that, get them brown. Okay, what I've done now is finish cooking down the ribs. I cooked them in the pressure cooker for about 15 minutes. If you're boiling them, it's going to take you about 45 minutes to get it down to where they're nice and tender. Basically, I put them in a roasting pan. I've poured my barbecue sauce over them. I've got the oven set on 200 degrees. It's about 400 degrees in the States if you're working in Fahrenheit. And I'm just letting them kind of cook down in the sauce so they get nice and sticky. And they should be done probably in about 15 minutes or so. Okay, this is what the ribs look like when they're done. And serve it with some fried rice. I just made some fried rice there with the peas and carrots and some Chinese pork in it. A little bit of garlic and some fried shallots. Thanks for watching.